I want to first travel the world. I want to see other parts of the world. I've visited a few countries, Qatar, Barbados, Estonia. I want to see other parts of the world. I'm going to spend like 6 months every year for the next 3 years just traveling. Every 6 months, I'm going to be outside Dubai, just traveling the world. I've driven all the cars that I want to drive except the Pagani and Bugatti, Joe Masterminds, supercar rallies, and stuff like that. Dubai will always have my heart because this city has given me so much. This was a city that I came to and I saw an 18-year-old in a Bugatti. I've always loved fast cars. Like I drive fast cars because they make me happy, not because I want to inspire anyone or because I want to brag to anyone. I've never cared about what people think about me. But I saw that and it just made me aim for more. And also the fact that you're just one person away from one person, right? Like if you here, it's more about the quality of your character, not how much you have or what you drive or stuff like that. Because here you probably see more Lamborghinis than any other place. The bragging right is number plates. Like you can see a number plate that is worth $14 million on a car that is just $700,000. That is the peak of status here. But you are great to one person, this person introduces you to this person, and this person introduces you to this person, and boom, before you know it, you're already in the power circle. But it's more about the quality of your character, because if you're a terrible person, you always lose access to these people anyways, because sense of discerning is high, right? You didn't get wealthy by just allowing anybody into your circle. So yeah, I love this city. I won't lie. It has given me so much. I think the only thing I used to complain about Dubai was the dating scene, but now I started seeing someone. She also just moved to Dubai. I started seeing and it's going great. But, man, been here 5 years and finally meeting with someone who is one with a value system. It's like, so if you want to come to Dubai, you either come with your loved one or just forget about finding love here.
Yeah, it's gonna take 5 years. That's good, though, man. That's awesome. That's great to hear. I've never been to Dubai. I think I probably will go at some point next year or later this year, but I've heard it's
great. You should, bro. Oh, it's great. You should. Let me know whenever you want to come. That would be dope.
Yeah, that would be super cool. Are you planning on, I'm just curious about this because I talk to a lot of entrepreneurs and I also study a lot of entrepreneurs, and I want to get your take on this. Are you planning or do you have like an office set up or like a headquarter there in Dubai with your team, or is everything you do remote?
So I plan to have an office here in Dubai soon. Right now, I just got, I started the process for my second passport earlier, and I want to first travel the world. I want to see other parts of the world. I feel like I've visited a few countries, Qatar, Barbados, Estonia. I want to see other parts of the world. I'm going to spend like 6 months of every year for the next 3 years.
Real quick, if you appreciate these clips and interviews that I put forward for you, then please make sure you use our Shopify link in the description to start your own Shopify business with an exclusive deal. And also make sure you check out akemulab.com for additional resources, free tools, guides, and just a lot of interesting stuff that will help your journey, even some software deals that are exclusive to akemulab.com. So make sure you do that and continue watching the video.
Just traveling. Every 6 months, I'm going to be outside Dubai, just traveling the world, and also to enjoy what I've done. I feel like if it is cars, I've driven all the cars that I want to drive except the Pagani and Bugatti. I want to explore the world. I want to see other countries, see other parts of the world. I always say I want to raise my kids in Monaco, but I've never even been to Monaco yet. I just see Monaco from movies. I've never been. So when I am done traveling and I see other parts of the world, then I can decide, do I want to keep an office here or do I want to go elsewhere? I know I don't want to live in the USA at all. It's a place I would love to visit for business, make connections, deepen the networks that I already have right now. I don't see it as a place I would want to live. But other parts of the world, hell yeah, troll mastermind, supercar rallies and stuff like that. And Dubai will always have my heart because this city has given me so much. I've been here for half of a decade. That's a long period of time to be somewhere, right?
Especially at your
time will
age.
tell.
You know, your age, that's a huge percentage of your life right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is crazy to think about, man. That's super cool. That's funny, Monaco. You know, I see a lot of like James Bond kind of vibes with you for sure. So you're definitely growing into that person that you want to be, which is really cool.
Yes, sir. For real, like it's funny how a movie character shaped my entire life. It's so crazy. And this is why I talk about it, that everything you consume is programming you to an extent. You're just going to be the one to decide how much you want to be programmed, right? I've always loved them. It's the main scene. I love shooting guns. I go to the gun range literally every free time that I have. I'm about to start putting more of my life out there. But there's a question I've been meaning to ask you. Mm-hmm. You're someone I've known for years. You've been on the YouTube scene for probably like 8 or 9 years, if I can remember correctly. Exactly. And you've built an audience on YouTube for this period, right? And I'm sure it has brought you so many opportunities. But what's one thing that you feel is like, if you could change about you building on YouTube that you would? Because I know like, I don't think there's anyone who doesn't get flack for just building a public profile, like having a public presence. People always add shit. But what's without one thing that you would feel like, if I could change, I would?
Yeah, I think if I had to change one thing, it would probably be to get help sooner. Like start getting someone that's really smart when it comes to, for example, clipping content sooner. But I will say, when it comes to like people hating on me and things like that, like I've gotten all sorts of things too. Like people will say so many things, like, you know, they'll try to come at you for your appearance. Like some people say I look like Mr. Bean, or I look like a donkey or something, like just some random shit that's like kind of funny. Or, you know, they'll just say really random stuff like, hey, well, if you're talking about this, why aren't you, you know, why would you be talking about this if you're not just trying to get my money or something? I think some people are very cynical. So what I do personally, and I think you're starting to do this too, which is really great, is like, I try my best to not, well, this is just me, but I try my best to not project a certain image. I just want to be myself, you know, like I want to be the best me. And that way, like, I don't have to keep up an act. Like, I don't have to lie. Like, if somebody comes at me, it's whatever. I know I'm not doing anything like dishonest. I know I'm not doing anything wrong.